All right, YouTube, so today I'm going to be installing this Lomax tonneau cover on my 2020 Ram 2500. This one does have the Ramboxes, and from the research I've done, this is the best hard trifold tonneau cover you can get. They call it a trifold tonneau cover, but with the Ramboxes, it's actually only 2 folds. I'll kind of go over in more detail once it's up in the bed of the truck. I was actually debating between the backflip revolver and the back MX4. However, a lot of the reviews I saw had said it leaks real bad, and this particular tonneau cover is actually designed to rest on these rails, which is pretty cool. Very easy installation. There's only a couple pieces. Obviously you have the cover, the rails, and then just a couple pieces of hardware. So I don't see this taking that long. I'm going to go over the instructions, and then I'm going to kind of post updates as I go. So stay tuned. So it's actually so easy. I didn't really get a chance to video it because it just came together so quickly. But this particular one for the heavy duty trucks actually removes the rail. And if you have the 1500 5th gen style, they give you hardware that slides right in this channel right here, so you retain the cargo rail as well. Something to note, the one closest to the tailgate on both sides and the one closest to the cab do not have that little nylon spacer. That is how it's supposed to be. So if you only have 6 nylon spacers, you're fine. You should have 8 of the or 10 of these total, 5 on each side. They give you 3M adhesive weather sealing. They give you 2 wedges, which they want you to put right here and right over there. So that way, if this does lift up, it'll protect the bed. I mean, I have bed liner on here, so I'm not too worried about it, but I still figured I'd use all the parts. These little notches right here are for when this is folded up, it can lock into place. It does not fold up and block your rear view out the back window, which is cool. And if you look, I mean, it's pretty much flush with the Ramboxes. So this is why I chose this one. There's 3 finishes you can get. There's this matte one, there's like a bed liner texture, and they have a diamond plate one as well. There's the brand right there. I got this on Amazon for, I think it was just under $1,000, and then after tax it was like $1,010. This right here, weather trim, it says to trim this, and this is gonna go right here like that. I haven't obviously stuck it on yet because I'm still working on trimming it up, but it'll go right there. That way it'll create a 100% waterproof seal. To open it, you just pull on this little drawstring right here, and it's tied in the middle, but if you pull on this side, that side also disengages as well. About halfway down, or 3/4 of the way down, underneath this middle piece right here, there's carabiners on each side, which are designed to lock it in place. And then just before the carabiners, there's another pull string. So this thing locks in 2 spots, which is very cool. So, and then, I don't know if the bed lighting did anything, but very impressed with this tonneau cover so far. Like I said, all the reviews are really good about it. No leaking. It doesn't even have a drain spout because there's just weather sealing all around this thing. So once I get it buttoned up, I'll kind of show you what it looks like from the cab and whatnot. All right, so this is what it looks like, fully complete. Obviously you have this weather sealing right here. It's designed to go up over this a little bit. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that, but as long as it's keeping water and stuff out of the bed, I'm happy with it. And the reason I chose this tonneau cover is because it sits pretty much flush with the top of the bed. I mean, my parents have a X-Tang trifold that is, you know, 1 inch or 2, maybe 1.5 inches up above the bed rails, and I'm not a huge fan of that. This one is extremely low profile. can support 400 pounds of weight, evenly distributed across the top. Very nice matte color, very lightweight. I can easily pick this up by myself. I think it's like 50 pounds. I want to say just this, the folding part. Again, getting access to the bed is real easy with these pull tabs right here, pull strings. And it's got, again, carabiners and stuff up there to keep it all locked down. And the front of the cover actually locks into the rails too. So it locks in the front, locks in the middle, and then obviously locks back here. So very impressed. These little tabs right here, up there and up there, are on a string. And those tabs fit up in these notches right here for a very clean fold. Again, this doesn't fold up, obscuring your view out the rear window, which I wanted. And I have access to 2/3 of my bed. If I needed the full access to my bed, I can just easily remove this. Again, it's like 50 pounds, so not too bad. Let's take a look at what it looks like from inside the truck, and then we'll finish the video out. So, that's gonna be awkward to film in the rear view with my camera in the way now, isn't it? But looks really good in the rear view. And then it looks pretty much like the bed sides. Looks really nice. Very happy with this tonneau cover so far. So there you have it. That is what the Lomax tonneau cover for the Rambox 5th gen trucks looks like. Something else I forgot to point out, the Rambox opens and closes perfectly. It doesn't bind up. What's cool about this system is you can actually adjust the height of the tonneau cover with those little cleats. The one for the 5th gen 1500s, I don't think there's really that much adjustable height involved, so you're kind of at what you have. And this, if it does bind up, you can actually raise or lower this depending on what it's doing. Also too, when you get it, this portion forward, there's a connecting bar on the rail. You have to screw those together. I would recommend keeping those as loose as possible, so that way you can fine tune your adjustments. If you are interested in getting this tonneau cover, I will be leaving a link to it on Amazon. I think Amazon had the cheapest price at the time I bought this, and it had the best shipping. I think everywhere else on like agrecover.com or whatever, where Lomax is sold, it was like $1,000 before shipping. And like I said, I think it was $1,010 on Amazon, and it took about 5 days to get here. So I will be linking that in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.